Hey guys, welcome back. Let's play Chrono Trigger. Last time, we showed off another way of getting to the Dream Project ending, and we showed, I guess, what's called Apocalypse, the bad ending. This time, if we defeat Magus, we will break the curse on Frog. You said that, yet it didn't seem to happen last time we tried to do that in the LP. Again, if we want to bring Chrono back, we should go talk to the Guru of Time. We've already spoken to him. Oh, the amulet is another item that you don't get to keep over the course of a New Game Plus. Again, pretty much anytime there's a plot-related piece of equipment, you don't get to keep it. That's why I figure that the tent in 600 AD is pretty much considered like the end or the start or whatever of the break the seal section of the game, because I guess that's what you're supposed to head to in order to figure out that the powered up pendant reacts with the black boxes. But now that we've decided to fight Magus and defeat him, Magus is gone. Wonder what that entails for the ending. Now, in order to get this ending, the reunion ending, you must challenge Lavos anytime after Crono is dead, but before reviving him. Whether or not you choose to defeat Magus will also have an impact on the ending. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go challenge Lavos in 1000 AD, and we'll show off a bunch of the variations, because there's a few variations on this ending that I would like to show off. And the first one, did I keep saying it was in 600 AD? The tent is in 1000 AD, this one. This is what I was talking about. This is where we get the swallow and the safe helm. I said that in the last episode too. My brain doesn't work. Alright, let's go find this. So yeah, I will go and challenge Lavos, and you'll get to see the reunion ending now. Okay, we're back, and we have successfully defeated Lavos before resurrecting Crono. Another ending we have control over. Lavos is gone, so the gate will shut. Turn now, you'll be lost in time. Go back in time and save Crono. It's necessary that I return and protect Queen Lee. Huh. Don't you care? This really is the last we'll see of each other. Come on. Kino's waiting for you, huh? Huh. They're all just leaving. Good luck. Fare thee well. Goodbye, everyone. You're all so heartless. Someday we will all pass away. Hey. He always seems to be saying that. They all left? I forgot to give them this. Missed out on giving us the Chrono Trigger, huh? Now, I'm gonna have to test out to see what happens if you talk to him and pick up the Chrono Trigger before this happens. Well, at least they gave it something. Well, one last night at the fair. Guardia's back to normal. For the rest of the kingdom, everything's the same. Marley may be disappointed, but in the grand scheme of things with the castle, it doesn't really have any effect that Chrono did what he did, other than the fact that, he did it. They don't need to know that he did it. Marley's back, and that's all they really care about. Without the explanation, they don't know. It's a little somber of a mood among our characters to be having a parade, though. But yeah, the rest of this all plays out pretty much the same. Now, one thing that is different, what a dreamy night. I have not done any of the side quests this time around. So she does not want to dance as she did before. She's content sitting because she doesn't have any choice. You've seen Crono. Where do you suppose he is? It's a real problem when the person in charge of the cat is gone, huh? Yeah, you can walk over these and get a little sound effect. You can throw them around if you want to. Well, Luca's still there, but everyone's already gone. I can't open my menu to show you, but everyone's gone. Still can't do anything to the left or right. Whoa, too many sprites on screen. Lag. Well, Lavos made the gates, but I guess I was wrong. Yeah, what do you mean? The greater force wanted us to experience those events. Time travel. How exhausting. Now, that's slightly different as well. I will get into that more when we go over some of the variations on the main ending. But I ended up looking it up as I've been doing my little bit of research for this entire LP on doing the endings. And it seems that whether or not you viewed that cutscene that takes place in the forest among the campfire, where we talk about the fact that maybe Lavos wasn't responsible for the gates. If you don't see that, it does slightly change up the dialogue here. Not a lot, just a little bit. But we'll talk about that a little more in a following episode here. Wonder how everyone's doing. Excuse me? Ayla, Robo, Gaspar. Who's the guy with green hair? Give me time egg. Rushing won't bring him back. Now hurry give. Hey, he's escaping. What's going on? Yeah, what indeed? As we alluded to at the start, defeating Magus releases the curse on Frog, reverting him back to a human in the ending. This applies to the ending called The Reunion and the mainline ending as well. It's the only time in the game you will see his human form outside of flashbacks. And as he's been a frog for, I believe, a decade or something like that, he has aged while in his frog body. That time egg can bring him back. Now, you notice how they haven't given him a name, though he does speak. This is indeed Glenn, whether they say it or not. Could that have been Frog? This works out so well because it was Luca who was creeped out by the fact that he was a frog when they first met all that time ago. Let's catch up with him. But the gates? Don't turn your brain off yet. Never really got that line, but we do have a time machine, so let's, why didn't you tell us you... I love this video game so much. The king asks for your presence. All right. No reason for you to leave anymore. Well, there kind of is. Yeah, this is definitely a variation on the mainline ending. I actually really enjoy this ending because there's a lot of nice comedy to it, and at least if you decide to defeat Lavos before resurrecting Chrono, that does cause a loose end. And well, we have to clear up the loose ends. Now, if you decide to do this without, by flying the Epoch into Lavos, obviously this ending's going to have to change a little bit because we're not going to have access to the Epoch in order to go after Crono and go after the rest of our party. I'm going to include a little bit of footage from that in a moment, but that's not quite all there is to this ending from what I recall. So anyway, I'm just going to shut up for a little while, and then I'll pipe back in when we actually see something that's different that didn't happen in the original ending. Now there is something different to be seen in this part of the ending. There he is. That's in the Middle Ages where they're first constructing the prison, because of course it was Chrono and the impersonating Yakra, impersonating the Chancellor, that originally caused that to be created in the first place. And this is also new. We never ran the additional credits with this image before, but it's not just a still image. Remake staff. I don't think a remake of this game would do particularly well. I really don't. Doesn't mean I'm not hyped as all hell for the Final Fantasy VII remake, but that sprite looks familiar in the shadow. another one of my favorite endings. This one, the main ending, and the Dream Team are probably my three favorites. But yeah, now we're gonna cut back. I'm gonna go challenge Lavos with the epoch, meaning the epoch won't be there, and we'll see how that has an effect on the ending here. Okay, we're back. This time I decided to recruit Magus and crash the epoch into Lavos. And open your eyes now, we're inside. Of course, epoch is in pieces, but Magus was standing the whole time because he's that much of a badass. Now, in the original ending that I showed off, I did crash the epoch in, but for some reason it didn't crash it in. It just took me there. So I got what the normal ending would have been if I had fought using the bucket, not crashing the epoch in. So anything that's new about this should be revealed here, and anything that's not will be revealed in a following episode where we go over the variations on the normal ending there. The only reason we're showing this is we can show off some more of Magus's lines of dialogue here, since we haven't brought him yet to fight Lavos with us. Finally, you've met your match, Lavos. And we're back once again. Every organism, huh? We already know what you guys all say. How does Magus respond? We were created only to be harvested, all people and all living things. It's over for you. Your life is here. Alright, now I will just cut to anytime there's some variation in the ending. We're not going to watch the entirety of the ending all over again. But yeah, we will see you in a moment. Okay, we're back. Hello, frog. Why were you jumping around? That's weird. Okay, sure, why not? Frog's here. What? Huh? Video game? Did I not trigger something or something? Oh, there's Robo. Oh, there's Ayla. I haven't done this variation on the ending in a long time. Oh, there's Magus too. Alright, we found them all. They are all hiding around here. Nice how Magus is just clipped into nothing there. Yeah, how did everyone get back here? Well, someone's been playing with the telepod again. I tinkered with the telepod. Made it into a time machine. Awesome! You're the guy from the end of time. You forgot the time egg. Time egg is used for blah blah blah, etc. etc. You got that? Let's go save Chrono. Got it. Yes, it's possible. And that's why they're all here. That's Magus's laughing emote. He's just sitting there laughing in the corner at her jumping up and down. Interesting. King asked for your presence. Why don't you stay here with your dad? Don't worry, I'll bring the idiot back. He is an idiot. Trust me. It's interesting how Marley is the one left behind, considering what we know about the other variant on this ending, where she's the one who, at the end, goes after Crono. She's also got the highest emotional value toward Crono in general, so if she goes with you to Death Peak when you go and try and bring him back anyway, he will, or like she's the one who gets the hug, even if you bring both her and Luca back. It's the Nadia Bell. Yeah, it's beautiful. Now, you can do the honors. Yeah, things are a little different this time around. There's a boost. Yay! All done. Oh, hello. Hi, Marley. Help? Bye! Uh-oh! This isn't good. She is a victim of the wind at this point. So that is the... I think that's all the variants. I'm going to go double check. I forgot to talk to Gaspar to get the time egg before this ending began, and there was nothing different. Magus did show up when we first started this ending, but he didn't say anything, so I didn't include any of that footage. The only thing that changed other than him being there was that all of the portals went out instead of there being one missing. Though the portals weren't used properly anyway. Like, I think Ayla goes in the right one and Frog goes in the right one, but the one that's left open, I don't even think is 1000 AD, or it may have been the forest. Yeah, it's the forest. Never mind, I'm stupid. The one that Marley and Luca walk into in the very end is the one that goes to the forest in 1000 AD. I always forget that one. It's the one I was always too lazy to pick up because you have to make a separate trip and it's tedious. Considering all you get out of it is one item in a black box, and I don't remember what that is off the top of my head. Yeah, I can't remember. Pretty much the same ending, though the song's a little different this time. And we already saw the end leave the screen. Interesting. Are they gonna throw another the end on the screen? Or does it just fade to black? I think it just faded to black. Okay, fast forward. Nope, doesn't even do anything. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much all for this one. And I'll see you guys next time.